music do you listen to when you're training? And do you listen to different music when you're training for MMA and when you're training for a fight?
No, my music is reggaeton and some rap. It depends on the person, the rapper that
she fuck with us, man. Big time.
So that gets me going,
but
especially my
Amanda,
Boricua.
You be boxing, right? You just stand there. I don't want to say like a man, but damn, you tough, man. You in there, and I watch pause from the back. You just be like boom, boom, like a fucking machine, like bang, bing, 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 bing. And the reason why you're so successful is you give everybody a great show.
Yeah,
that's one of the worst things. When we watch a fight, we get hyped for a fight and they scared for 12 rounds. They running around wrestling and scared to throw. You go up in there and you sacrifice everything.
That's one thing. You're never going to see that from me. I'm an entertainer first, and I want to go in there. You guys are spending your money to come see me, or your time is valuable as well. So you're spending your time watching me fight. I want you guys to leave and say, my God, that was a fight. I spend a lot of money on my outfits, but I don't mind them getting dirty or bloody. It's funny because I am the complete opposite of what you see in that ring. I'm like, I'm a sucker outside the ring. I'm a crybaby. I don't know. Once I go through those ropes, I'm a different person. I'm the real deal in those ropes. And that's what you're going to see. And now with this record that I'm trying to break, you're going to continue to see that because I have to get those knockouts because I need to break that record. So that's what I want
Those
to do. Those
knockouts soon come.
Oh.
Those knockouts. I even see you sometimes in the crowd as a fan being frustrated. You be looking at fights and I see boxers, and they ain't putting in that work. And I see you sometimes. I watch on TV or I get the fight and I see Amanda in the crowd and I'm like, she's like, man, you better fuck this dude up.
I'm kind of biased because I fight the way I like to watch fights. I love to go in there, you're putting everything on the line, yes, but you want to go out there and put a show. Like, I want to see that. I want to see one get knocked down, get up, and knock the other one down. Like, actually, that's like a dream fight for me. Like, I get knocked down, and I get back up, and I knock the girl down, and we go back and forth. Obviously, I win. But, and when I became undisputed champion, I fought a Mexican, Erica Cruz. This girl, she's obviously a Mexican fighter. But I always said, I want to fight where we just going back and forth, back and forth. I told Jordan that, my trainer, and he was like, you're nuts. I said, no, that's the fight I want. And for it to be undisputed, something the first coming out of Puerto Rico, I want it to be that fight. I could have boxed that girl easily. Like, she was just flat-footed and come forward. Like, I could have outboxed her easily. I said, no. I'm going to go there toe-to-toe with that girl, and I'm going to show Boricua, Puerto Rico, and Mexican fighters, they bring the best out of each other. And I did. It was a 10-round war. We was both bloody, and I became undisputed that night, and my outfit was all bloody down to my sneakers. But people remember. People remember that.
Yeah. One of my favorite boxers of all time was Diego Corrales.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He was on that type of time.
Slug out. Gotti.
Yeah.
These are guys that they hit the floor and they get back up and knock you out. Then you knock them out again and they knock you out. And that's the real shit.
Now everything's a business. Now these people, they babysit their undefeated records. They don't want to take a chance. Listen, I have 4 losses now on my record. But listen, I'm still number one, one of the pound for pound best female fighters. People love to see me fight because I wasn't taught boxing. I was taught to be a fighter. I am a fighter first. And then, yes, I can box if I want to, but I don't want to. Plus, these girls don't hit that hard. So maybe if they hit hard, I'll be a little like, keep my hand up, but no.
Shout out to Edgar. Edgar told me you and him sparred when y'all was kids and you hit that boy so hard. He said you woke him up. He said, bang! He was like, oh my God, I better watch it with this girl. This girl, you lit him up.
Yeah, he knows, but I can't spar him now. You crazy? He will destroy me.
I always said to myself, because I don't sleep on nobody. I almost got beat up by Roy Jones one time. You can't be a great storyteller if you don't tell the wins and losses.
Of course,
You got to say the
100%.
truth. When Roy Jones came to me, he was going to knock me out. I was grabbing his wrist like this, like, champ, don't knock me out. Champ, chill. I knew what he was going to do. And it wasn't even going to, he ain't had to go like this. He just, bang, real quick, he'd have put me out. I got it, and so I always watched, and I said, damn, man, you know what? A female could knock a dude out. I don't care. Like, is there let me leave that one alone. Do you think a female boxer ever knocked her husband out, like caught him cheating or some wild shit? They in
I'm
the
pretty
house
sure.
beefing and put him
sure.
out, right? Ain't nobody bragging about that shit, right?
Gotta
What?
say the losses with the...
What, you gotta say the losses with the way? I don't think nobody, I don't think motherfucker like, yo, she was Layla Ali though. She put me out the butt. She smoked. Yo, but you gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm.
In hip hop, we almost like boxers. We gotta have a undefeated record. The minute you on camera getting your ass whooped, you don't like that rapper no more. It's over.
Of course.
You ever knew that?
Yeah, I never got my ass.
All right. No, my thing is I had beef with 50 Cent for 6 years, and I knew wherever I seen him, we was gonna fight, or worse. Every day I knew I could be on World Star. He might be on World Star. That's a different type of waking up in the morning, right? That's a different kind of Christmas. It's like, and I'm Fat Joe. He cock diesel, 50 Cent. I'm like, yo, man, wherever I see him, this shit gotta get. What do you want to do? Yo, James, we putting you on the fucking couch next show, James.
Cock diesel, they don't like that.
They don't like that? That's a flag? These people crazy out here.
What's the one thing you want new fans to understand about female boxing?
Listen, we're here. We put in the work just like the men do. We sacrificing our lives, our brain, our bodies, and we want to entertain you guys. We want to go out there and we want to be able to make some money like the men. We want to be able to showcase our skills like the men. But now, little by little, I'm so glad that I opened a lot of doors for these women. Because of me, MVP, they took a chance with a woman. They weren't sure what women can do. I went out and I proved that women are marketable. We can fight. We're champions. We're talented. So now I have my whole roster is over 40 women, and great
I
women.
love that girl Baumgardner.
Yeah, Alicia.
She gets busy, huh?
She's part of the team. She's a beautiful girl, in and out the ring. She does her thing, and the future is bright for her and all the girls on the team.
Yeah.
Who's some of the other young up-and-coming female boxers you think?
Listen,
who's the girl you mentoring?
Yeah, I managed two. Elise Soto. She's 20 years old. She's 10-0 with 9 knockouts. She reminds me a lot of myself.
You said it before. She was probably never even had a fight. You was saying, yo, she gonna be a champ.
Yeah, I spar with her. I'll be putting the beats on her. She's still coming back. I'm like, girl. But I think it's the age. I think it's the age.
Yo, man, I wish you could live forever, man. I wish you could be 60 beating their asses,
oh, my God.
Man.
I wish too.
Amanda, boy, let me tell you, boy, she don't play that shit, man. And yo, she loves sneakers. She took it easy today on us with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like big bro here. I had to show the
rolling and saw the collection and all that.
Yeah,
I put Jordan and them on to you. Like, I've been told them, I was like, yo, Reggie, this the girl. She fights Jordans.
Yeah, but you need to give him another call.
Yeah, you got to broker that, man.
We was with him last. I swear to God, I tried to make it happen.
Reg, make it happen, Reg.
Tell me about it.
Yo, Reg, y'all gotta give her that shit. Like, do a fucking PE with her, something. Like, she deserves it. You be fighting.
Since 2019.
Was that legal?
Well, it is now. If it wasn't, I made it. But since
she go in the ring with Jordans.
2019, I started my first time wearing. You know what's so funny? It was how it's a beautiful thing. As a kid, I was never poor. I had a beautiful family. My dad always worked to make sure we had food on the table and a roof over our head. So my first pair of Jordans was in 2019, the Concord 11. And that was the first time that I fought with them, was that same sneaker that I fought. I made history, became a 7-division world champion in 35 seconds with those sneakers on. So it's like cool. Like my first pair of Jordans, I wore them in a fight.
You're getting the Jordan deal, man. Jordan family, reach out to our peoples and do the right thing.
I told him already. He knows. I've been showing him footage of her. Like, I'm like, look, she walks in the ring with the Jordans. This the one. This
and
the
then
one
it's Jordans that you buy in the store.
We buy Jordans every day. He was just, let me tell you something. Me and this guy, we have a serious problem with sneakers. Like the first thing we did, we seen each other. He was like, yo, I caught these, I caught those. You heard these are coming out. These are over here. We went to LA and lost our mind All-Star Weekend. He's in one store, I'm in one store. He's in one store, I'm in one store. He's in one store. And we just getting sneakers. We buying sneakers and drops.
I love watching you guys do it.
Shit.
Listen, I'm definitely not a sneakerhead. I have lots. I just love sneakers, and I've been buying ever since 2019. I just been into them, into Jordans, and now I'm going over to Adidas, New Balance. But your collection is amazing. Like it's like pound for pound number one. And I'm like even going to the elevator to go see sneakers.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
I think one sneaker is probably not even close to my whole collection that I have.
But you want to know why? It's the love. And let me tell you something about collecting sneakers, just buying sneakers. You never know in the future that sneaker might turn into something worth $10,000, $20,000. There's plenty of sneakers I've bought that we bought them when they first came out, and 4 years later, they worth $7,000, $10,000. Like, it just be like a jewel that everybody want to get their hands on.
You need to take me shopping one day. I need to get a couple of jewels for retirement.
I got you. That's
you
too easy.
You definitely inspire me.
You need them pink Air Max. They just came out for the girls. The pink Air Max. You need them. Air Max 95, the pink joints came out for the girls. They ain't come out for the... Well, I got them.
Bragging.
I got them yesterday.
You got them in girl size?
They only come out in girl size.
Damn, how I get them? I got them.
They got girls with feet. That's your size.
That's true.
Great. Well, I get so upset. They did these I thought were going to be girls, and they came out for guys. And I get so upset because y'all get the fly colors. The women get the flyest colors. I go and they be like, nah, it's for girls. I'm like, yo, my man, like, why I can't get them shit? Guys with smaller feet, they lucky. Like Mayor, what's Mayor? 8.5, 9?
No, it used to be 8, 9, and 9.5.
Now he lost weight. He's at 8.5.
Lost weight.
Feet lost weight. You know your feet lose weight.
Not from a 9.5 to an 8.5. What kind of feet he had?
Lose weight.
What kind of feet did he have?
How hard is that when I see fighters getting ready to get weighed in and all that, and they got to lose an extra 2-3 pounds?
Yeah, lucky I never lost anything on the scale. Like I never lost any of my titles. I've always come in professional. I always make sure I do what I have to do.
How hard is that?
But it's very hard. And funny, me going up in division is a lot harder than me losing weight. I'm a small girl. I won a title at 115, but going up to like 135, 140, that's a little rough for me because I walk around at 135. And once I start training, the weight just comes off so easy. And I have to go after the gym, stuff my face and eat. And it's
you got to do the reversal.
Yes, you got to work out there and eat.
You got to work out there.
Yeah, and to me that's hard because when you feel so stuffed and sluggish, you don't perform the same way and you feel heavy. Like I feel my best at featherweight, 126, and that's where I am the unified champion. So to me, I'm undefeated at featherweight at 126. But when I go up, I'm taking chances. Those girls are going up as well. They'll drop down and they'll make the weight, but then they shooting back up after the weigh-in.
Something I never understood, right? And you could let me know because this is your life, right? Obviously, you can't take a 350-pound guy to fight a 150-pound fight. But does it really make a difference 4 pounds and 5 pounds when they like, yo, I got to go up 5 pounds to come down 5 pounds?
It does because, listen, from 126 to 135.
I don't know. I'm not a boxer, kiss.
But what they do, they're straining themselves. They're making that weight the day of the weigh-in. They make whatever weight they have to make. But then after that, you start eating, you start bulking up, you gain all that weight back. So okay, when I fought Katie Taylor, the fight was the first time was at 135. I weighed in 133, 133. She weighed in 134. But I'm a natural featherweight. So the night that we checked in, like we did the mock weigh-in, I was 132. I lost a pound from the weigh-in to, she went on the scale, she was about 140 something, right? 155.
Damn.
So she goes up. So the night of the fight, and that's like three, and then she eats 3 or 4 more meals. So the night of the fight, I'm going in there fighting a girl 155 pounds while I'm 133 pounds.
Wow.
So it does make a difference.
Part of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I always say I'm the best. I'm the queen at featherweight. Because it's hard. That's where I feel my best at. Every time I go up, I'm taking a chance. And not too many people, not too many girls or men are taking those chances or making those sacrifices to be great. You know, I'm the first and only 7 division world champion. And to me, that's a bigger accomplishment than any other thing because it's not easy going up and down in weight. And especially winning in higher weights where I feel like,
well, it definitely says you never duck nobody because, you know, somebody going 7 divisions and winning, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying about boxers, where boxers, you know, duck other people. You know, maybe I don't know the game, but when I was a kid,
the belts, you heard it?
Muhammad Ali was fighting everybody. You know, the boxers was fighting people back in the day.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, now it's a business. Like, even for me, now at this part of my career, like I'm towards the end, Joe, you know, I fought in the beginning of my career for peanuts. Like, there was championship fights. Like, I tied with Miguel Cotto becoming a 4 division world champion for what, $4,000?
What's the lowest bag? $4,000?
No, that's not the lowest. About $1,500 for a world title. 1,500 for a world. And you have to remember that these sanctioning fees, they take a percentage. The trainer fees, the cut mat, all that. So by the time I'm looking at my account, I got like $250.
You a member of Wu-Tang.
So,
Wu-Tang, I used to do shows with Wu-Tang. We used to get $500 a show. They had 13 dudes breaking off $500. I'm over here with $500. Like, this shit was crazy. I was like, yo, how are these guys gonna make it? Like, this shit, it ain't nothing but McDonald's after that show.
Yeah. But now, lucky I can eat at expensive restaurants. Before I couldn't. Exactly. Before I had to go to the dollar menu. But it's amazing how it became like full circle. So now that I'm in this part of my career, I can
we ever see you in a relationship in like, cause we ain't never see you booed up or nothing like that. You ain't never doing that.
No, when I retire, Joe, yeah, give me.
Oh, when you retire, you might get booed up, hit a little red carpet, little something.
Of course, I mean.
What did I say wrong?
I didn't say anything.
No, because she's been so dedicated.
That's the one thing.
It takes dedication in her field of...
Greatness requires sacrifice. I sacrificed my life to the sport.
Nah, I get it.
And obviously, I think it's worked. Look where I'm at right now. I'm on the Joe and Jada show.
That's right. I'm not... No,
it's the real deal talking to y'all.
It's at your pace. If you never want to be in it, that's on you. But I've seen
it. I've been around it. And even as a younger teenager, being in the gym, watching these men and they having girlfriends and they being stressed out. Even my sister and Jordan, her husband. Her husband is her trainer, was our trainer. Is our trainer. And sometimes they would have arguments and my sister would be upset or, you know,
I had a friend that was a boxer. He had a girlfriend and just...
I've seen it. It drives them nuts. So
listen, the fucking training camp to come back in town to argue with the
boxing brings me all the same emotions. Once I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm crying, I'm excited. Right. So I think when I retire, then I'll have time for myself. I'll be able to ride along in the sunset, maybe with a boo thing.
No doubt.
Maybe you'll be eating a coconut on the beach.
Drinking a pina colada.
Eating a coconut on the beach. It ain't nothing like that.
MVP. MVP women boxing is coming on ESPN, right? When it starts.
So excited. It
April?
starts, well, the debut starts April 5th or 6th. I'm not sure in the UK, but that's on Sky Sports, but it's going to be on the ESPN app. But the first official on ESPN is April 17th at the Garden. And that's where Alicia Baumgardner headlining, defending her titles. So super excited for her. And
another question I just thought about, right? Aren't you like the highest paid female boxer ever for a fight?
I am. I'm the first.
She's the fucking highest paid ever. Yo!
It's truly an honor. Listen, I was the first female to get $1 million. And I say the first because it was a Katie Taylor fight. So my team came back to me and said, we're going to give you $1 million. We were so excited, so happy, so proud of that accomplishment that my manager, Jordan, said we have to announce this because we have to show women that we can do it. We broke that barrier. We broke that ceiling. Let's do it. So when Jordan did that, Katie Taylor was like, wait a minute, how much you getting? Because she wasn't getting that much.
No,
she wasn't getting that much. So her team had to go, she was a champion. I was a contender. But so then her team was like, okay, we'll give you the mill. So we both end up getting a mill that fight that night. That was April. I mean, some people claim that they're the first, but in my calculations, in my calendar, April comes before October.
It don't even matter.
So
it don't even matter.
But anyways,
everybody knows it's solid.
But I'm so proud.
It's real.
So proud of that moment. And look, we're getting that wasn't my only fight where I made $1 million. I made millions. I'm a multi-millionaire, and I'm so proud to say that.
You know what's crazy is, or what's not crazy, but you know what's the biggest blessing? And I think me and Feeve was talking about this. What Allah says, Feeve, Allah says feeding somebody is the biggest thing you could do while you're on earth. So not only, you didn't just say, this is for me, I want all the money, I want all of this.
Nope.
You opened up the lane for other females to come after you to eat and not get taken, so they don't have to get paid $1,500 for their championship. And that is big. And so I believe that that's the type of stuff you get judged with. Because when you die, they're not going to say, damn, Fat Joe was looking fly as hell on this shit. They're going to say, yo, he fed some people, man. He opened the doors for some people. He took care of his people, his community. That's where it's at, man. And so that's beautiful that you just didn't want to say, yo, I want to be the only, there's people like that. I want to be the only one to eat. I don't want nobody to eat. I want to be the, and so that's commendable that you're opening the doors for the woman.
That's something I can do. I'm a ladies' lady. I love empowering women. They always say empowered women, empower women. Wow. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. And I love it. And I love seeing these girls grow. Like I have another girl, Crystal Rosado, Puerto Rican girl. She, for her pro debut, she made more money than I did at my championship level. So just to see that and like, man, look how far we've come. Look what I'm able to give to these young ladies. And
that's a beautiful thing. Yo, this ain't that.
That ain't this. It's cracking, kids. Make some noise for the real deal, Amanda Serrano.